Welcome. Today we'll do a practice that invites us to explore the stillness within the spaciousness, within the fullness of our experience. We'll begin the practice by settling into the body, settling into an attentiveness to the breath, and then to imagine and have a sense of the outer world and the outer space that we inhabit and that we're aware is there, and move to the inner space and the interior that we inhabit and that we imagine is there, and to do so from a place that continually refines its location to what we might call the stillness within, the stillness that we know, the stillness that is a current running through the moments of our life, notwithstanding the busyness or the joys, the challenges, the ups and downs, the gifts that life brings us again and again. Because when we can rest in that deeper place of knowing, even in the midst of the stuff that we know, there's a quality of ease and okayness that is fundamental to that knowing. And so here we'll explore it perhaps a little bit more directly, or at least endeavor to tap into it a little bit more so. And so let us begin this journey into the space within the space, as we bring ourselves into a posture that is upright and stable, as we lower or close the eyes, whichever you prefer, resting attention on the sensations of this body sitting in this moment as we breathe. And taking 3 slower, deeper breaths. As we breathe in, a little slower, a little fuller, and out, exhaling slowly, fully, breathing in, breathing out. And as we do, breathing in, noticing the spaciousness within, and out, a physical spaciousness that the breath inhabits, allowing breathing to resume its natural pacing and rhythm, whatever that may be in this moment. In these moments, as we imagine the world around us from memories of whatever it is that you might have seen just a few moments ago with eyes open to the general knowing of your immediate environment. A sense, not needing to gather details and visualize, but a sense of objects, furniture, walls, buildings, gadgets, furniture, and beyond to the atmosphere, the air outside, houses, buildings, trees, the ground, road, cars, birds, animals, dogs, cats, moving outward, oceans, mountains, moving outward still, space, planets, suns, galaxies, the vastness of space, the intensity, the heat, the coolness, the quiet, all the reactions, the coming into birth of stars and they're imploding, explosions, vastness. The darkness and depth and brilliance of outer space. We know this from within. And the quality of this knowing is a steady current, a quiet field of knowing. And as a sense of the outer spaciousness draws in, we move towards and sense the body, this body sitting. As we breathe. And we move inward. Within the flesh, the skin, the muscle, the bone, blood, moving through veins, arteries, carrying oxygen, nutrients, feeding the cells of the body, the organs doing what they do to process, to feed, to purify, to release. The movement, the intensity, the organization, the aliveness, the vibrancy of this inner space. There's nothing we need to do for all of this to happen. Even this breath that feeds it all happens on its own. And we notice, we observe, we know this inner space and all of its activity, all of its movement from a place of quiet. A witnessing. And so here we find ourselves. A spaciousness within a spaciousness. And we rest here for the next few minutes of this practice. as we breathe. Aware of the vastness of space surrounding us and within us. As the breath flows into and out of the body. Aware of the body from head to toes and side to side, belly to back. The body sitting, the body breathing. As we know this moment as it is, from a place that doesn't depend on what it is. Breathing and aware. And when you're ready, in the next moment or two, with an awareness of doing so, lifting the gaze, opening the eyes, there has always been and always will be a part of us, perhaps the largest aspect of ourselves that knows, that observes, that witnesses, that senses, unencumbered by all that comes and goes. We've spent a little time exploring the dimensions, the quality of that space, even for a few moments. And it's a reminder that in the moments of today, in the moments of all the tomorrows, we find at any moment in time a little bit of that way of being present. It's there. It's always there. And it can help us. It can steady us. It can help others. It can steady others when there is a realization of that quality to who we are.